Welcome to Tech Wizard. Today we are going to discuss the another way to take the user input, that is using a scanner class. In the previous video we have discussed how to take the input using a command line argument. So here we are using the scanner class to read the input from the user. So first of all, scanner is a class. To use this class we need to use one package, okay, that is the java.util, okay, because this class is available in java.util package. Okay, by using this class we can get the input from the user for our primitive data types, okay, primitive data types which we have already discussed in one of our videos. Okay, so the type of return value you want, okay, for example, if you want to take the input of for the integer data type, okay, if you want to take the input for float data type or for double, etc., there is a one method provided by the scanner class. Okay, so let's say for example, if you want to take the input in a integer form, okay, so there is a method next int. By using this method you can take the input that is in integer form. For example, if you want to take input in a form of byte, okay, so there is a method next byte. If you want in a short data type, then there is a method next short. Then for long data type there is a next long. Then the next one is float data type, so for that it is next float. Then for double it is next double. Then the next one is character. So for character you need to use next dot character at 0. Okay, basically this next method will read one word. Okay, this next method will read one word. Okay, and from that one word I want the character which is on the index number 0, that is the first character. Okay, so this is how we can get the character. And finally boolean, so for that method is next boolean. Other than this there is a one method called next method, okay, which is used to read one word from the input. Okay, so it will break the word by the space delimiter, okay, where it finds space it breaks from over there. Okay, and there is another method called next line, which is used to read a line from the user input. Okay, so these are the various methods which is provided by the scanner class. Okay, so let's see with the example. So first of all, what we need to do, we need to import java.util.scanner class. Okay, next let's create a class scanner example. Write down public static void main args. Now first, what is the first thing we need to do to use the scanner class? We need to create an object of a scanner class. Okay, so scanner is a class. Okay, let's say input is a object, or input is a object name. New is a keyword to create an object, and again you need to provide the scanner class, and in argument you need to provide system.in. Okay, What is the use of this system.in? Okay, so basically we are providing this system.in argument, so that will call the constructor of the scanner class. Okay, while we create the object of some class, one constructor of that class will be called. Okay, if we are not calling any constructor, by default there will be one constructor called by the Java. Over here we are passing some arguments over here in the scanner class constructor, and the arguments are system.in. So there is the input stream. We are passing some input stream which will produce the values from the specified input stream. Okay, so the value is going to be scanned from the console, or you can say the value which we are going to provide from the keyboard, that is going to be scanned, and that will be going to provide to us. Okay, so first task is to create an object of the scanner class. So over here we have created one object, that is the input. Now let's print something on the screen, so user will know that what type of data user need to input. So let's say enter your full name. Okay, now let's create string name is equal to, so what we want to do, we want to store this full name in name object, okay, which is of string type. So we need to use this object of scanner class, that is the input, and we want to read a full line. So for that, which method is next line. Okay, so now what it will do, from the user input it read a line, and that will be stored in the name. Okay, now once it is stored, now let's print this. Okay, so let's print your full name is, and then print that variable, that is name. Okay, complete this main method and complete this class. Save this, compile this. Okay, semicolon is missing over here. Save this, compile this, compile successfully, and run this. Okay, so here it is asking for the full name. So let's say Mehul and Wala. So here you can see that the whole name has been read and printed. Okay, so we want to basically print a we want to read a whole line. So for that we have used the method, that is the next line. Okay, now let's say we want to read a first word only. Okay, we want to read a first word. Okay, so let me copy these 3 lines. Okay, let me add one more line over here first of all. So we will get one more line, one more blank line. What we want one more blank line after this name is printed. Okay, so just I want to write down system.out.println, and nothing we are going to mention it. So this will leave one line. Now let me copy these 3 lines, and using the another method we will take the one word of input. Okay, so system.out.println, enter your city name. Okay, and then city name will be stored in name, and here instead of next line we are going to use the method next. So what this next will do, it will read one word only, the first word is going to be read. Okay, and that is going to be printed over here. Your full name will be replaced with your city name is, and then name. Save this, compile this. Okay, name we have already declared, so we do not need to write down the full thing, string name. We can just write down the name. Save this, compile this, and run this. Okay, so first is asking for the full name, so let's write down Vivek Vyas. So it is printed, and now it is asking for the city, so let's for example write down Baroda. Okay, so it's printing Baroda. Okay, now if over here if you print two word, it will only take the first word. Okay, let's execute it again and let's show you. Okay, for example, name is Vivek Vyas and city is New Delhi. Okay, so let's see what it prints. Okay, you can see over here it only takes the first word. Okay, because here we have used the method next. Okay, now let's give one more line over here, so it will leave one line, and let's this time take the integer value from the user. So for that, what we need to do, system.out.println, enter your age. Okay, and for that we will create one integer type variable, say for example age, and using this object, input is an object of scanner class which we have already created, and over here we are going to use the method next int. Okay, because we want to take the integer. Okay, so that will be stored in the integer age, and here we are going to print your age is, and change the variable name age. Save this and compile this and run this. So give Vivek Vyas, city is Baroda, and here it is asking for age, say for example 20. So it prints the integer value. Okay, like that also. Let's give one blank line over here, and let's take the double value. Okay, now this time we will take the double value. So obviously, okay, you can pause the video over here and write down the method name which is used to take the double value from the user. Okay, for example, enter your salary. Okay, and for that we are having one variable over here, that is sal. For taking the double input, I hope that you already write down the method which we are going to use, that is next double, and print that variable over here, that is sal. Save this, compile this. What it says, incompatible types. Okay, fine. Okay. So here we need to take the, so here we are taking the double input, and this variable is of integer type. Okay, so this will not allow, we need to keep this variable also double. Okay, so now that will be work fine. Control S, compile and run it. Vivek Vyas, city Baroda, and age is 20, and salary, let's say for example 20,000. Okay, so as you've seen, we have used the different input from the user. First we have taken the one full line as an input, we have used the method next line. For taking a single word, we have used next method. For taking the integer value, we have taken the next integer method. For double value, double method, next double method. Okay, now let's say if you want to take a single character from the user. Okay, single character from the user. Okay, so we have already seen how to use that, but let's see over here with the example how to take the single character from the user. So for that, let's print it over here. So enter one character. Okay, if you are going to enter a word, then also it will be fine. It will only take the first character. Okay, now here we need to define one character variable. For example, the variable is a. We need to use the object of scanner class, that is input. We need to use the method next. Okay, so what next method will do, it will read the one word, and from that word we want first character, that is on index number 0. Okay, and then here print it. Okay, your first character is. Okay, if you give the word, if you enter one word here, then also it will only print a character. Okay, so let's save this, compile this. Okay, so what it says over here, cannot find symbol. Which one? Okay, so over here we are using the method, so we need to do the brackets over here, compile this and run this. Okay, full name Vivek Vyas, city is Baroda, age is 20, salary is 20,000, and finally enter one character. Okay, for example, if I am entering Vivek, then also it will take a first character only. You can see over here, it print your first character is V. Okay, so this is what about the scanner class. You can use the respective method to take the respective type of input. So I hope that you understand the concept and you know now how to take the input from the user. If you like the video, please subscribe the channel and share the video with the other student also, so they can also have a benefit of this one. Okay, and also press the bell icon, so you will get the notification whenever I am going to upload a video. Okay, so I am running over here Java series for the beginners, so each and everything is going to be explained in detail over here. Okay, if you have any doubt, still if you have any doubt, you can comment it down. I will definitely solve it. Okay, so thank you very much for watching my video. Welcome to Tech Wizard. Today we are